Splash.
What's going on, guys? Bam, doing my thing. I know this is starting off like halfway through another hack, and you've not. I don't think you will. You might have seen this. I might have already put up episode 1, but I don't know. If you haven't, go and check it out and shit. It's bound to be pretty good. I mean, I did it. Shit. But what I'm gonna do a bit of a different kind of slant on this series, if you want to call it a series. I'm just gonna kind of tell stories about shit that's happened in my life, and I'm only 19, but I mean, it's nice to hear a story. Everybody likes a story. And I'm not at the start that again. I'm not like actually playing through this hack. Well, I am doing, but just like I'm not speaking while I'm playing it, because this hack is fucking hard. Well, I think it's hard anyway. I wouldn't say that it's like Kaizo level, but I mean, the guy that made it is called BB Kaizo, so I don't know if he was trying to live up to that. But it's not fucking easy. It's not easy for me anyway. But yeah, don't worry about that. So what I think I was gonna do is just use this hack like footage, just so that I can kind of speak over the top of it like I'm doing now. Oh, sorry, I just got a lot of phlegm in my throat. I'm pretty fucking like, well, I wouldn't say ill, but I mean, or sick, whatever you want to call it. I've had like swollen glands for like a week or so. I've had tonsillitis so many times. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm not even gonna go to the doctors again, because I know I'm just gonna get the same penicillin. It makes your piss stink, and then it goes away. But I mean, shit, I'm just gonna stay on paracetamol and hopefully it goes away. So that might be why my voice is a little bit deeper. I sound like a man, like a full man with a beard and huge balls. That's not what I'm talking about. There's certain points in this, like you'll see, like in the video. If you're watching the video, if you're not watching the video, it doesn't matter. Just you click on Facebook, go and fucking look at the shit, whatever. Just listen if you want. Do what you want. I don't know why I'm telling you to do this, because you're doing it already. What not bad. But I wanted to speak today about I think I'll talk about my brother's wedding. So if I'm 19 now, I was 15 at the time, so it was about 4 years ago, maybe 4.5, I'm not sure, but it was around that. So my brother had been with his girlfriend for about 4 years. Now this is my brother from another mother. We've got the same dad, and he actually is a brother from another mother. So, but whatever, I'll just call him my brother. But he's like, I'm 19, he's 30. So there's a decent age gap, and I never actually lived with him. I spoke about him if you watched my first, like the actual Super Mario World playthrough that I did, like the actual game, none of the hacks. It was the actual game, but I spoke about him in a little bit in that, and I've always kind of looked up to him. But he kind of gave me a call one time and said, I'm getting married, but I'm gonna come down and like speak, because he lives like across the country from me. Don't know like how far, maybe 3 hours in the car, but we don't really like see each other that much, which is kind of look at the screen now. I thought the fucking skull thing the raft was gonna keep coming, and it fucking disappeared, so I had to like look, it just goes off screen there, and it fucking breaks. This is some broken shit. But yeah, he lives like 3 hours away, so he actually made the effort to come down and kind of say to my dad, look, I'm getting married to, his girlfriend was called Sam, and he was like, yeah, I'm getting married. So, oh, cool, good shit, congratulations. He says, we are having the wedding in Cyprus. Now, for those of you who don't know where Cyprus is, it's in the middle of fucking Greece. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice place. It's the type of place you'd go for your honeymoon, which inevitably he did. But that's not the point. Bearing in mind, this is in the middle of the semester, if you want to call it that, or term time. This is like, I was in school at the time. My dad is a high school teacher, so he was like working at the time. And like all these other people that he's expecting to come to this wedding are all like in the middle of work, and then they're probably not going to get like, they're not going to be able to get any holiday off. But a few people turned up, but he kind of said like, I'm the best man. Like he wanted me to be the best man because like, you know, how often like is that going to come up? You know, how often could it be in his life that we could probably like have that? Maybe I don't know. I might get married someday. Well, chances are I'm gonna get married. Right? He's already done his, so that's like what, once in a lifetime, twice in a lifetime if shit goes wrong, which let's be honest, it kind of does nowadays. But this, for some reason, this level here gets really laggy, really like slows down. It's fucked up. Just the dark bit here, but you'll get over that. So we tried to like my brother was gonna be out there for like 2 weeks for doing the holiday and the honeymoon and shit and doing a lot of shagging. I'm sure, but I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that bit, surprisingly. But me and my dad flew out. He actually got time off work. It was like 2 days. He went out. I think we flew on the Friday. The Wednesday, not the wedding was on the Sunday, if I remember correctly, or the Saturday, and then we came back on Monday. So you know we were there briefly, just as shortly as we could do, just so we could, you know, get like, back to school and shit, because it wasn't like perfect. Cheers for that, Adam, by the way. Yeah, I'm calling you out. His name's Adam, motherfucker. Pick a better time. But no, it was cool. It was cool. It was really nice. So hot. It was pretty close to I think it's fairly close to the equator, but I mean it's a hot place. It's fucking nice, sunny, humid. Beaches were fucking gorgeous. So my brother is getting married. He books himself for 2 weeks into a 4-star hotel, I think it was, and it was a good 4-star. Like in my opinion, it was pushing on 5. I'm not a fucking hotel critic, but I don't know what the fuck I'm on about. But it was a nice hotel, right? Let's just leave it at that. So me and my dad land, and this guy was supposed to be picking us up from the airport. He never did. There was a whole hoo-ha about that, and so we just went to a random taxi guy, and we had the like our hotel booking like printed off. So we went up to this guy and was like, yeah, he spoke fucking no English whatsoever, and we just showed him the picture. Like, and we was doing like driving motions, like pretending to have a wheel in our hand, and he was there for ages. And we finally got it. He finally kind of said like, yeah, okay, I know where it is. So we get in this car, we take off. We start driving for 20-30 minutes, which is about right-ish. What we thought was about right, because it said like on the website like that's probably how far away it was from the airport. Now we're getting to like we were in like a big city. I forgot what it was called, and we started getting like more like derelict, and it looked like it was in the middle of fucking Nevada or something. Like it was just sand everywhere, like a big fucking, not a desert, but I mean as close as you're gonna get to a desert without it being a desert. Fuck it, that's not important. So, oh, did you hear that? Did that mic? Oh, I just had a well big fart. That was ace. I don't think it picked it up. I'm trying to look at the timeline, see if it peaked up. Oh, that was good. Oh, that smells nasty. Oh, it's a stinky one. So we get to I suppose another town, much smaller than we assumed it was. And the taxi driver fucking pulls up outside McDonald's, right? Pulls up outside McDonald's. I thought this guy was fucking crazy. He was gonna go and get like something to eat while he was dropping us off. No, he gets out the driver's door, pops the fucking boot open, and pulls our suitcases out. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Surprisingly, we're not coming here to go to McDonald's. We have McDonald's in England. Every country in the fucking world has got one. And he's like, yes, hotel. Like, fucking no word of English whatsoever. He could get yes, he knew yes. Apart from that, he was like tapping the paper and fucking getting really angry. We're like, no, we booked a hotel. It's it's in this town somewhere. We'd found a sign, like just by the road, that actually did resemble kind of the name. It was a few letters were fucked up. This was a really like stingy, cheap hotel that we'd booked, and it was all fucked up. The website was shitty, but it didn't really matter. We're only there for the wedding anyway, and so this guy starts getting really angry, and he fucking takes off with like, starts power walking away with our suitcases. What the fuck is this guy playing at? Anyway, he walks straight up to the Mackey's front door, but then he turns and he starts going round the side. And this is when I started feeling like a dickhead, and so did my dad, because our hotel was attached to the back of the McDonald's. It was the shittiest hotel you have ever seen. Oh my god. We couldn't sleep at night because the fucking yellow fucking light was coming through the window, and this is no word of a lie. The light was coming through the window from the big letter M, you know, the big fucking tall sign. Yeah, you know which one I'm on about. This was the shittiest hotel I've ever been in, and I'm not like, I don't have high standards. I do not have high standards, but there was like mold coming off the fucking floorboards. I don't know whether you could call it a mattress. It was like made out of fucking concrete. But anyway, we'll continue this next time.